An EVA Air flight hit strong turbulence last Sunday on the way from Jakarta to Taipei. 6 flight attendants were left with minor injuries.
The incident happened during meal service about 2 hours into the flight. It left dishes and food scattered all over the cabin. The flight ultimately landed safely in Taiwan.
Half-eaten meals are strewn all over, and passengers are wet with spilled drinks. Even the overhead bins are unspared. The incident happened at 4:55 p.m. last Sunday, when EVA flight BR238 from Jakarta to Taipei encountered strong turbulence at an altitude of 37,000 feet. The cabin was left a mess, with dishes and cups scattered along the aisle. Turbulence hit during the meal service, leaving 6 flight attendants with minor injuries. One said she was saved from crashing into the ceiling thanks to a passenger who grabbed her by the arm. One passenger joked on social media that she had experienced her first cola hair rinse. Despite the chaos, none of the passengers were injured. The plane landed safely at Taoyuan International Airport at 9:16 p.m. that day.
You should stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and hold on to the armrests, keeping your feet on the ground at shoulder width. That can prevent any violent shakes from causing spinal injuries or injuries to your tailbone. Strong shaking can cause injuries like that.
Most of the time, pilots can spot turbulence using onboard radars, which show thick clouds or storm cells up ahead. If turbulence is detected, passengers can be warned in advance. But clear air turbulence is impossible to predict.
With climate change, unpredictable air currents such as clear air turbulence are only expected to increase in intensity and frequency.
Turbulence is classified by 4 intensities: light, moderate, severe, and extreme. In summer, convective currents and intercloud lightning are common. In winter, planes may fly into strong wind gusts. Amid global warming and increasingly strong extreme weather events, turbulence could become much more common in the future.
The intensity could be such that in 1 second, the aircraft could rise or fall by 30 or 40 feet. That could cause the flight attendants to crash against the ceiling or the floor. Of course, even if the situation seems really scary, the plane would be safe, but there is always the possibility that the turbulence causes structural damage.
EVA Air urges passengers to keep their seatbelts fastened throughout the flight for their safety.